We'll take some questions. Mr. Lee?
Sure. I wanted to ask you, I bet you've seen this CBC article based on FOIA, based on access to information records there, showing a variety of UN DPKO requests to Canada for positions. And it seems like what I wanted to do is, I mean, since these seem to be official records of UN requests made to Canada, they're not leaked, but rather released under Freedom of Information laws. Is it the case that, is that how DPKO operates? Do they offer to countries, without reference to the person, particular positions like deputy commander, et cetera? And can you confirm that the Dutch are, in fact, leaving the MINUSTA mission in Mali?
I can't confirm anything about these documents.
Even though they're, I mean...
I'm not going to comment on these documents.
Why not?
Okay? Because
they're released under FOIA.
Madame. Yes, Mr. Lee.
Maybe this is a press report that you'll comment on. Several press outlets in South Korea have quoted the Secretary General in a call with Kang after she was given the position of foreign minister. I'll have a second part to this, but I just wanted to know, can you in fact confirm that call? Are the quotes that were published in South Korea, which were issued by the Foreign Ministry of South Korea, accurate, i.e. that he offered her help, that he congratulated her? And does he have any response to the fact that the parliament or the opposition parties didn't in fact give the approvals they were supposed to, in part due to questions that arose about things during her UN system
I
service?
have no comment on the legislative and internal process of the Republic of Korea and how the government is formed. That's not for us to talk about. The Secretary General did reach out to Kang yesterday after she was officially named to congratulate her and to offer his support. I think it's an act that shows the esteem in which he holds Kang as a former colleague and wishes her all the best in her new job as Foreign Minister of the Republic of Korea.
Is there some way that we can get a more systematic list of the calls made by the Secretary General? Like, this doesn't seem to be a secret one. The Foreign Ministry of Korea
I think
issued a readout.
Yeah, so I'm confirming the call.
And the press conference tomorrow, when you say the peg does this mean that the questions are limited to refugee
The questions
issues?
will be unlimited. Only they will be limited in time, but unlimited in substance.
Sure. I wanted to, in reading through the report, jumped out to me the numbers that it has on Burundi. It seemed to say that the number of refugees went up by 39%, and that the IDPs quadrupled to 1,441,000. So I guess what I'm wondering is during this same period of time, the UN Secretariat has shifted envoys from what was considered a full-time envoy to a part-time envoy. The Security Council mandated police were never deployed. I understand you speak for UNHCR, but as UNHCR, is based on these numbers, would you say that the situation in Burundi has gotten better over the last year, and should the Secretariat be pushing harder or less hard to try to get to the root of this displacement?
I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. When you have a 40% increase in displacement, that speaks to a situation that continues to need to be addressed. So we're continue to be very concerned about the situation in Burundi. And in fact, we've offered Tanzania as one of the countries that has come forward to be a country for the implementation of the comprehensive refugee response framework, because it too is seeing the effects of the Burundian situation. But we continue to be concerned, and we're working to provide assistance, of course, to Burundian refugees. But as long as you've got that level of increased displacement, yes, that speaks to situations which continue to need to be addressed at their core.
Okay, just one directly on that. You have a section of the report where you talk about people that don't fall directly into your category, into the categorization, but are of concern. You say that there's 162,000 naturalized former Burundian refugees in Tanzania that are considered to be of concern by UNHCR. In what way are they of concern? And if they are of concern, how is this new Tanzanian offer not itself of some concern? Why are they of concern? I mean, what is the basis of the statement in the report that they are of concern?
I would prefer to get back to you with more precise answers from our colleagues in Africa who are dealing with that issue, because I don't want to misspeak on that precise point. But I do have Ron Redmond here, who's our Global Hub desk, and he'll be happy to chase that down for you.
Thanks a lot.